Hello friends and welcome to the Gesundheit Kitchen. My name is Hans Rueffert and I am on the board of directors for the Gastric Cancer Foundation. And today I'm in a different Gesundheit Kitchen. I'm actually in Cuenca, Ecuador, which is a bit far from home, but I have been fortunate to do a lot of traveling. Anytime anybody asks me to speak about gastric cancer or about cancer survivorship or even optimism, I'm always happy to say yes to that. And so today I'm in Ecuador, and when you travel, nutrition is something that sometimes we put on the back burner, but honestly, it's always important. So yes, we like to eat out and try new things, and I love going to local markets and finding what they have. So I try to stay in places where I can come back to a kitchen, even if it's a small one, and throw something together. And it's always nice to try to incorporate some of the local flair. But at the same time, focus on nutrition and also focus on a bit of comfort food. So today I wanted to put together a tuna salad, but tuna salads are usually very greasy, very heavy, lots of mayonnaise, and can be a little bit overwhelming. So going to put together one, again, with a little bit of an Ecuador twist to it. So I have basically one packet of just a flaked tuna in olive oil. And this is the kind of thing that you can find really anywhere at any market, and it's high in protein, easy to digest, of course, if you like tuna. And then I also want to incorporate some more protein, another source of protein. And one of the things that they have here in the local markets are a lot of par-cooked grains, things like chickpeas and beans and English peas. They also have a very large variety of corn, which has got a wonderful flavor and texture to it as well. If you are obviously not in Ecuador and you're looking for a substitution here, just a can of chickpeas or any good small bean that's been rinsed, if you're using a can variety, works perfect for this as well. So I'm going to mix in, it's about, say, a cup and a half or so of just sort of mixed grains again. Those have been cooked, so this is not raw, it's not crunchy, these are cooked through. To that I'm going to add just a bit of, I've got 2 cloves of garlic, as well as half of a small red onion diced. That's going to give us some flavor and crunch. Now, here's where it kind of gets fun. Lime juice. So instead of using, again, mayonnaise for that liquid, I'm going to use quite a bit of lime juice actually. I'm going to use 2 full limes. These are the smaller key limes is what they use in this area. But you could use 1 whole Persian lime, or maybe a lime and a half, depending on how you like it. But these little key limes are perfect for this. Now, the next ingredient is going to be optional. Now, we found this wonderful dry, crumbly cheese in the market here. It's similar to feta cheese, and feta would work perfectly for this if you're making this at home. I don't know the name of this cheese, doesn't matter to me. It was wrapped in a banana leaf, it couldn't resist it. So a little bit of that is going to add a little astringency because, like I said, it's got a little zing, much like a feta cheese. And just do that, as you like. It's going to add another interesting layer and texture in there. Now, the sort of mayonnaise substitute, if you will. I want something that's going to bind this together. And you could use a splash of olive oil, and there was a little bit of olive oil in the tuna, but what I prefer to use is something that is very abundant in this region and also delicious, and that is avocado. Now the avocados here, you can get them, they're about 18-20 cents a piece. So you go to the market, you can pick up a bag of 5 or sometimes 6 avocados for $1. And I'm sorry, that is too good of an opportunity to pass up. So I'm just going to roughly make some indentions in here because this is going to get a little bit smashed up in the salad. So I'm not trying to make perfect cubes. Even if you think you don't like avocado straight out, this is so perfect in this recipe, if you will. It sort of disappears in a way, but at the same time, God, what flavor is in these avocados. Now, I need a little bit of salt. So before I incorporate this entire thing, I'll put in, gosh, I don't know, it's probably about a teaspoon of salt. And I'll do the same with some fresh pepper. And then lastly, let me make a little space here. I want to put just some fresh cilantro. And this is delicious cilantro. It's not the most beautiful cilantro in the market, I'll tell you, but it is absolutely nothing wrong with some fresh cilantro. All right, so in we go with our freshly chopped cilantro. And you can see it's not as sticky and heavy as a traditional tuna salad, but that avocado does a great job of binding everything together and still giving it a ton of flavor. And honestly, I would even eat a few slices of avocado on the side just because they're inexpensive and I have them. It's the kind of thing that keeps well easily 2 or 3 days in the refrigerator, and as I said, it gets better as it sits. So this is the kind of customizable meal that just because you're not in Ecuador, don't use as an excuse as I can't make this, I'm not in Ecuador. Use your local market wherever you are, home or traveling. This is the kind of fun thing that you can put together using whatever's on hand. Love doing dishes like this, and of course I love having a good lunch, which I'm about to do. I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time right here in the Gesundheit Kitchen. You can always find us at gastriccancer.org. Until next time, take care. Gesundheit.